The Phoenix Suns went from being one of the most beloved teams in NBA history to one of the most hated. Let's take a trip and figure out how we got to this point. It all starts with Devin Booker. Devin Booker has been an amazing star since he got into this league and been pretty much unstoppable his entire time. The man scored 70 points in a game and still lost because of the team around him. But the guy is an absolute star. I mean, for a long time, people were saying he's the next coming of Kobe Bryant. And, for a while he looked like he could do it, especially when again I mentioned the 70-point game, but he was never able to hit the playoffs due to his team surrounding him, and that had been the biggest issue going around Devin Booker's whole career. When will he get a team that puts him in a position to win? And when he finally got that, he seemed to change quite drastically. And that all changed, and his attitude drastically changed when Chris Paul came to the Phoenix Suns. Chris Paul, throughout his entire career, has been quite a hefty trash talker, despite not ever really proving that he is the best point guard. Now, you can argue it all you want, but he's not been successful in the playoffs. Now, when Chris Paul got here, he elevated everybody's game around him, and the team finally looked like they were going to be on a winning streak and were poised to make an NBA Finals run, which they ended up doing. They didn't end up winning the championship, but throughout that entire run, they started getting an attitude and getting cockiness about themselves. And, for a while, people were rooting for the Phoenix Suns to win. They thought it was their time. But then, slowly but surely, the attitude problem started turning fans against the Phoenix Suns.
Copyright at this point for Devin Booker.
Yeah. That last play of him trash-talking Blake Griffin, you could go, maybe. Blake Griffin's not the nicest guy in the league. But then you also look at plays where he got Klay Thompson his first ejection ever. Klay Thompson is a good guy. Sure, he chats every now and then back. The last time I remember seeing him talk a lot of trash was against LeBron in the finals. But Klay Thompson's not a bad guy, and he got his first ejection against Devin Booker because Devin Booker nonstop goes at these athletes when he has nothing to really back him up. What does Devin Booker have that Klay Thompson doesn't? He has the 70 points in the game. That's it. Klay Thompson is a multi-champion. Klay Thompson was probably one of the biggest parts about Golden State's championship runs. He's part of the Splash Bros. He was part of the Golden State Warriors dynasty, one of the most dynamic teams we've ever seen in the NBA. So plays like that make you look at the Phoenix Suns and go, wow, I really don't like them. And I don't blame you because that's what it did to me. Sure, I'll root for Phoenix. I was going to do it when Devin Booker was starting to emerge. They had the 8-0 run in the bubble, and I was like, hell yeah, it's the Suns' time. And then now it's like, oh God, I can't root for you guys. You guys are kind of making a mockery of the league with how much you're talking, with how little you have to back it up. And I do hope that the Phoenix Suns can maybe fix these issues because DeAndre Ayton at the moment doesn't have his heart in the game. Chris Paul's aging. And Devin Booker, it looks like his team's starting to fall apart again. They're not doing too hot right now. And if this team falls apart, I think this was the last team that Devin Booker is going to have in Phoenix that could go and win a championship. Once Chris Paul or DeAndre Ayton leaves, it's like, oh crap, what's next for Devin Booker? He'll probably have to leave Phoenix to win a championship. And that'll completely ruin his legacy having to leave the team that he wants to build. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's a short one, but I'm going to try and make my return back to YouTube. I've missed you guys quite a bit. The move to England has been quite dramatic, so I've been trying to deal with all that, and I haven't had too much time to make YouTube videos. But you guys check out my Twitch, Maxwell TTV, a 3 instead of the E in Maxwell, all one word. If you want to come catch my streams, I play a lot of games over there, but in all honesty, I've missed every single one of you guys, and I wish you guys the best. Hopefully, I'll be able to speak to you soon from here.